Hey, welcome, Nerd Klansmen. Welcome to episode 6 of the Nerd Factory. Hey, welcome. As you can tell, I am not in the Nerd Factory. I have relocated, and I'm currently in my sunroom. I'm just trying to spice things up a little bit, grab a little new lighting, see what works, what doesn't work. And aside from the blogging, one of the things that hasn't worked for me lately is the top 10 teen reads of 2009. I'm super psyched that John Green was number one for his book Paper Towns because he's just an amazing author and I love him, and you can see that in my blog as I posted about it. But what I really don't understand is how in the world the Twilight series beat Hunger Games. Hunger Games came at number 3, New Moon came in at number 2. Seriously, people? Yes, I read the whole series of Twilight, and I'm going to tell you, I thought book 2 was the worst of all 4 books. It was completely boring. I don't know how many times I had to read, "Oh, Bella, I'm so sorry." "Oh, Edward, it's okay. I forgive you." Wait, 5 more pages. "Edward, will you ever forgive me?" "Sure, Bella, I'll forgive you for the 400th time among these 700 pages of ramblings about vampires. I forgive you." Don't get me wrong, I thought book 1 was great, and book 3 was okay. And book 4, the first 400 pages were absolutely amazing, and then everything else just kind of fell apart afterwards. And I'm not knocking the author because she created an amazing series and sold a ton of books and made a ton of money. But I have the simple question to ask all of you. Can we please be done with vampires? Seriously, vampires have been read, made movies about, articles, cartoons, they've been done to death. No pun intended there. Really, if you really want a good vampire story, quit reading all the stuff coming out because it's all the same. And instead, pick up a nice copy of Interview with the Vampire. Not really young adult, but it is an amazing vampire book that really kind of started everything. Well, I guess you could go back prior to Dracula, but, our generation, my generation, would be Interview with the Vampire. Alright, back to the Nerd Factory. As you can see, up above, I created a new blog header. And it's not really hard to figure out. I'm terrible at drawing. That picture right there, it took me at least 7-8 minutes to think and draw. And it obviously shows. But as I was drawing that header, I realized I've never had talent. And so I went back in my box of historical artifacts of me, and this is what I found. On September 18th of 1989, I was Star of the Week. And you can see my picture of myself. Good Lord, look at my drawing. Look how fat my body is. Look how big my hands are and stubby my fingers are. And yet, I have no knees. I don't really have any elbows either. My mouth and my nose is clear down at the bottom while my eyes are way up top. The only truly accurate thing on that whole entire picture, I still have no hair. And my fingers are kind of stubby. See them? Stubs. All 5 of them. Stubs. But you think my pictures are bad? You should see the pictures that everybody else drew of me and what they wrote about me. I'm going to add those throughout the upcoming videos because I don't want to make this video last forever. But there's some good ones. And boy, was I a nerd. Anyways, moving on to the Teacher Mystery Challenge. Number 3, you guys were once again right on. It was indeed the one and only Mr. Udy. Because he can only do girl push-ups, and he loves Iowa State. I am so completely kidding. It is not Mr. Udy, so please don't tell him I said that, because he'll probably put me in a headlock, and I won't be able to get out of it. It is not Mr. Udy. I was just seeing if you actually were paying attention. The real person is Miss Olsen. The one and only Miss Olsen. So, go find her, give her a thumbs up if you voted for her. Mrs. Derricks came in at a close second. But in the end, you guys have now been 3 for 3 in the Teacher Mystery Challenge. I think it's time for me to actually put on a challenging Teacher Mystery. See if I can't stump you on this next one. These first couple have been pretty easy. But now it's time to up the ante a little bit. See what you can do. Quick reminder number 1. Don't forget to add things to the love list. There's been some great ideas. How could have I possibly forgot to add peanut butter? Thank goodness someone added peanut butter because that is such a love of my life. I love peanut butter, especially one with the honey from the Bee Company. Great. Quick reminder number 2. Make sure you keep adding stuff to the gross fact list. We've got quite a few interesting facts posted. If you haven't checked it out, you may want to look into it and throw a few more in there. It's starting to get quite gross in that challenge. And don't forget the header challenge right up there. It's right there. Draw me a picture. Make something. We'll scan it in. Do it on the computer. You know, give it to me. We'll stick it on the web. You make you feel important for a week or so. So do it. Quick reminder number 3. Vote for the Teacher Mystery Challenge. Quick reminder number 4. Submit your student artwork. Even if you're not a student and you're just a general follower, you can still submit artwork. I'll still stick it in there. That's fine. Throw it at me. We'll get it added to the Bad Boy collection over there, posted on the side of the blog. Last couple things. Some of you really liked that little number guessing game of Little House I posted on the blog on Thursday night of the previous week. And so I've got another little math thing for you, a little math trick, and you can go ahead and follow it, see if you like it, and another little thing to get your brains moving in the right direction. I don't know what direction that is, but it's in the right direction anyways. So here it is. Two things are coming this way in the blog. One's going to be the Squidward Lego figurine photo challenge. And starting next Monday is going to be the Great Nerd Debate. And let me tell you, it's going to be a heck of a debate. I'll give you a hint. You have to choose who you'd rather be. I'm not going to tell you who your options are, but you're going to choose between one or the other. Some of you have already been thinking about this in class or in the hallways as I've heard you talk. This is going to get very interesting. Okay, I'm off to craft a theme song for this Nerd Factory video series. I think I need a song, maybe a little rap jingle, so I'll be working on that. In the meantime, always remember, every exit always leads to a new entrance. Have a good weekend, good week, take it easy. I'm out from the Nerd Factory.